makeup enthusiasts. Welcome back to my perfectly healthy expression of makeup enthusiasm. My name is Lainey and this is Makeup Monday. For this year, I'm hoping that I can stick to this. My goal for my channel is to be more organized. So, starting now, we have Makeup Monday, which will be some kind of makeup video. Today, it's the 2019 Favorites and Fails video. We also have Thoughtful Thursday, which is going to be some kind of psychology video. It might be a makeup use disorder video. It might be a psychology of romance video because that is my area of expertise and that's my life's work and my career passion. So we'll do a lot of those videos this year, I'm hoping. And then I have Freestyle Friday, which might be another makeup video. It might be another psychology video. It might be a cat video. It might be a fashion video. Freestyle, it's gonna be whatever. But today is Makeup Monday, so we're going to be doing the 2019 favorites and fails. So I'm gonna start off with lip products, and that's why my lips are naked right now. So my favorite lip product from 2019 is the Colourpop Blur Luxe lipstick. I have a lot of different shades. I'm actually using a nude lipstick right now, but I'm going to show you how I do my lipstick. Well, it's not how I always do my lipstick, but my favorite way to do my lipstick. And this is kind of a proprietary blend. So I start off with the Blur Luxe lipstick in Hey Mr. DJ. And I really love this Blur Luxe formula. To me, it goes on really smoothly. The wear time is decent. It's not the best. You do have to reapply. I don't mind that. I adore the smell, but that's just me. It smells kind of sweet. That's about the best way I can describe it. But to me, it's pleasant. It might not be to you. And then it just feels really good and light on the lips. It almost feels like nothing, but not quite. You can still tell that there is something on your lips. I am next going to add the Everlasting Glimmer Veil lipstick, liquid lipstick by Kat Von D. Now this has a little bit of sparkle in it, but not a whole lot. See, there's not really a whole lot of noticeable sparkle, so I think a lot of people think that this is gonna be just like chunky glitter on your lips. It's not at all. So what I'm doing with this is I'm putting it on the inner part of my mouth so that I don't get that ugly wear off where I've got lipstick on the outer rim of my lips, but then the inner part of my lips is blank. I don't like that look. I don't like to do an ombre lip. I like to do almost a reverse ombre lip. So I'm gonna make the inner part of my mouth a little bit darker with this. By the way, this product is on sale on the Sephora website for, I believe, $5, and I believe it is also on sale on the Kat Von D website, also for $5. So if you're interested, jump on it, because I'm afraid it's about to be discontinued. Finally, I'm adding my absolute favorite lip gloss. This is Pat McGrath's Pale Fire Nectar, and this does have a little bit of glitter. Again, it's not super, super shimmery. And I'm just putting the gloss right here, and kind of on the Cupid's bow. Okay, now I am going to engage in what is possibly a very outdated practice. I am an old fart and I make no apologies. I'm gonna blot my lipstick. I don't know why people don't do this anymore. I don't know if it's just not fashionable or if it's because liquid lipsticks dry down so fast and those have become more popular, but I just feel better about my makeup. I feel like my lipstick is going to stay in place better. It's not gonna slide around on my face. I just like to blot my lipstick. My mama raised me to blot my lipstick as a Southern lady, so that's what I do, and I recommend it. So let's get into the favorite products. I'm starting out with non-makeup products. I'm starting out with perfume. Perfume of the year with a bullet is by Lush Cosmetics and it's called Rentless. It is kind of patchouli based, but don't let that scare you because you're not gonna smell like a dirty hippie if you wear this. It's got a little bit of a patchouli note, but mostly to me, I smell spice notes, almost like holiday spices. I smell a little bit of pine tree in there and it just smells like a comfortable home. I just love smelling like this, and I get so many compliments on this fragrance. I think what it is there's something about this scent that mixes so perfectly with my molecules, with my skin chemistry, because every time I wear this, I get compliments on it. So apparently it smells good on me. I don't know if it would smell good on you, but if you are in a Lush store, give this a sniff because I highly recommend it. And they also have a little wash card if you're not sure about going in for a little perfume. This is actually a little perfume. They have a bigger one that I'm going to get next time because this is my second bottle of it. Anyway, give it a sniff because I really think that this smells amazing. Moving on to hair products. This brand is called Unite. Now, I discovered this brand when I went to Blow Dry Bar to get my hair straightened. And since I've been using these products, I have actually, you know what, this mirror is in the way. I don't need it anymore. I have been able to do my own hair. Not all the time. If I really want my hair to look poppin' and really look good, I do still go to the salon, but this brand is amazing. If you have really coarse, really stubborn hair that likes to be big and frizzy, this, for me, smooths my hair. And if I use the Unite straightening or smoothing shampoo and conditioner, I didn't bust those out of my shower because they are humongous bottles. And I did pay a lot of money for them, but you can get smaller ones. God dang, this video is getting too long already. I need to speed it up. Okay. This shampoo is really good if you have thick, coarse, unruly hair. I highly, highly recommend this. Next product, we're moving on to foundation. So my favorite foundation of 2019 is the Dior, what's it actually called? Diorskin Powder Foundation. I do wear the lightest shade. I think this is 01 or 010, something like that. I love to wear powder foundation because, not to brag, don't chase me with sticks, but I have pretty good skin. I really don't need a whole lot of coverage. I just want something to kind of even things out, to smooth things out, to give me a nice canvas, and the powder foundation absolutely does that without feeling cakey, without feeling heavy. I love this stuff. If you are in the mood for something that isn't heavy on your skin, if you don't need a lot of full coverage, I highly recommend trying this out. I know that there are probably cheaper alternatives, but this is the first powder foundation that I tried. I fell in love with it, so it's gonna be a staple in my makeup collection henceforth. And then I also, speaking of affordable foundations, tried the Juvia's Place foundation stick. Now for this, you can probably build this up and get more of a full coverage. I don't build it up, I just dot a little bit on my face. The Juvia's Place stick foundation, I believe, is $16, but their website is always having sales, so keep an eye out for that. And then the Diorskin powder foundation is this much. I don't remember off the top of my head. Okay, moving on to eyebrows. I don't really do a lot to my eyebrows, but what I do is I fill in the little gaps that we all have. Don't lie, you've got little gaps in your eyebrows. And I use the Huda Beauty Coral Obsessions palette, and I use this brush from, what's it called? Storybook Cosmetics. My sister gave me a brush set for my birthday, and I love this brush because the end of it is kind of weighted, and I don't know why, but I feel like this gives me a lot more control. But I use this shade right here in the Huda Beauty Coral Obsessions palette. I think that you can still get this palette, but if you're not a ginger, you probably don't need. You can probably find an eyeshadow or an eyebrow product, an actual brow product that will work for your hair tone. But for me, I have to use an eyeshadow because apparently redheads don't exist in the brow product world. And then to top it off, I either use this Sephora collection product that's kind of a goldish color. I actually top it with this, and I am wearing, what is that? What is this actually called? It's just called Brow Highlighting Gel, and I think it's cheap. I don't remember exactly how much. I'll put it down here. But I am wearing this product on this brow, and then I am wearing my other Holy Grail brow product, the Urban Decay Brow Finish, which is a very similar product. This is in the shade Midnight Cowboy. So this is sparkly. And before this product came out, I used to use the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Eyeliner on my eyebrows. So I'm wearing the Urban Decay on this brow. I'm wearing the Sephora collection on this brow. I'm not sure that it makes a really big difference. The price difference is enormous. I can't remember exactly how much each of these cost. I'll put this price here and this price here. But anyway, I would say actually go for the Sephora collection because the Urban Decay isn't actually that much better. It is a little bit better. But before I use this, I would put glitter on my eyebrows. And I don't know that it really makes a big difference, but I just feel like it adds a little pizzazz. So next product is blush. If you watch me at all, you know exactly what I'm gonna say. I'm going to say the Tarte Sugar Rush Blush in Beaches and Cream. I am wearing it. It is a cream blush. I know that that's not for everybody, but you can sheer it out and it makes this really nice, soft pink color. I just got another cream blush that's more of a rosy tone and I like it as well, but I'm probably going to go through this. I hope they don't stop making this because I love this blush. This is pretty much the only blush that I have worn in 2019, and I even said at the very beginning of the year that 2019 was going to be the year of blush. I was going to try a bunch of different blushes, and actually I did, but about midway through the year I discovered this and it was all over. Game over. This is my blush. For bronzer, I got this cute little Fenty Duo. So I have the Sunstalker bronzer in Caramel Cutie. And I know you might be thinking, Lainey, that looks way too dark for your skin. So when I contour, I actually like to use a very dark color because you're supposed to be creating a shadow on your face. No matter how pale you are, a shadow is going to be dark. So I like to use really dark bronzers. For the cream contour, this is a little baby matchstick in the shade Cinnamon, S-I-N, and I like to use this to contour my nose, or if I'm doing more stylized makeup, like if I'm doing cosplay, or if I'm for some reason just wanting a more stylized look, I will use this to try to add some dimension to my face, but I really enjoy this little matchstick to contour my bulbous nose. And then it wouldn't be a Lainey's favorite video if I did not mention fake freckles. So for the fake freckles that I'm wearing today, I use the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Gel. And so this stuff, it smells a little bit funky, but the smell goes away. It looks like this, but if you only use a tiny bit, you can just dab it on your face and create kind of a freckle effect. And I love doing that, and I tend to get compliments on it. I don't know, maybe they're pity compliments, maybe they think I'm crazy and that I need a little pat on the back, but people seem to think that it looks cool. I love the way it looks, so I do it. And then I also have been using this Freck freckle pen. I got this on the Urban Outfitters website, but I believe that you can get it other places. I can't think of where else you can get it because I got it on Urban Outfitters. Anyway, I'm going to talk about this more when I do a cosplay video because I do freckles when I do Max Caulfield from Life is Strange, and I do freckles when I do Ellie from The Last of Us. But these, when you shear them out a little bit, you can get a really natural freckle look on your face. It's an almost natural freckle look, not quite natural. So it works really well for cosplay, at least for me. And then we have highlighter. So if you know me, before I even say it, go ahead and comment down below and tell me what I'm gonna say. That's right, I'm gonna say the Smashbox Crystalized Highlighter. I mean, look how pretty this is. I felt like such a bougie, superficial snob when I first decided that I was going to buy this, because I even admitted in a video that I purely wanted this for the packaging and that I did not care that it was $39. But when I got it, I absolutely fell in love with the product, and I have worn pretty much nothing but this highlighter for the entirety of 2019. I don't know if it's gonna show up, even though I have good lighting now, but I'm wearing it on my face today. I frequently get compliments when I'm wearing this highlighter. People tell me that I have an ethereal glow about me, and it's all because of this. This is a bomb-ass, fantastic, beautiful, beautiful highlighter. I don't know how well it would work for non-pale people, but for pale people, this is a gem. I have a backup of this actually. So this is going to be my go-to highlighter for the foreseeable future. And oh Lord, I've got to talk about eyeliner. Okay, so we have a repeat from 2018. This is the INGLOT AMC Gel Liner. The shade is number 82. I am wearing it today. It's this dark periwinkle, really poppin' purple eyeliner. It's beautiful. I absolutely swear by this thing, and this is on sale right now on the Beautylish website. I believe it is $10 or $10.20, but it is on sale. My other go-to eyeliner that was mentioned in my 2018 favorites video. So this is the Kat Von D Everlasting Lip Liner in the shade L.U.V. This is totally eye safe. I've been wearing this as eyeliner for years and years and years and years, and I've never had a problem with this. It's beautiful. I'm wearing it in my waterline today. I have about 4 backups of this because it's on sale at Sephora and on the Kat Von D website, so I'm afraid it's going to be discontinued. So yeah, this is kind of my staple eyeliner. Other than those, what else do I love? Well, Haus Laboratories makes a nice black eyeliner. I reviewed this not too long ago. As far as just a pen felt tip liquid eyeliner goes, that's a really good one. What else do I have that's good? Oh, Melt Cosmetics. This is, again, it's a lip product, but I use this color to line my upper lash line. I just get a very fine tip eyeliner brush and I use this. I can't remember the name of the shade, but it came in the Radioactive collection and it smells really good. It is called Atomic. So Melt seems to be perfectly fine to wear on the upper lash line. I can't remember if it is officially sanctioned as an eye safe product, but I've never had a problem with it, and I know that there's one more that I wanted to talk about. My eyeliners are right over here, so that's why I'm staring in this direction. Yes, okay, Linda Hallberg, the Fusion Crayons Kit. So I pulled out Delighted Mood. This is a hot pink. I've worn this in a recent video, but all 5 of the crayons in that kit are fantastic. They work well in the waterline. They stay put. It's a beautiful variety of shades, and I have the Mood Crayons kit from several years ago, and those looked really cool on the upper lash line, but they didn't really work in my waterline. These work in the waterline. So, and now for the palettes. Now, I like a bunch of palettes, and these are so subjective. I mean, I can talk about the properties of a foundation or the hue of a bronzer or the staying power of a lipstick, but when it comes to eyeshadow, I feel like it's very subjective. It's just about what you like. So I'm just going to go through these really quickly. I really love the Violet Voss I Do Not Care palette. I will link the video where I used this product. I like the color story. I like the shimmery shadow. This is absolutely gorgeous and it's not showing up, but this is a really cute little palette. It's good for traveling, and I just really, really like this palette. I've used it a lot this year. I also really love the Colourpop Sweet Talk palette. This is very neutral for me, but I find that the pressed glitters, I know I've said this in many, many videos, the pressed glitters in the palettes for me work just fine. The pressed glitters in the single shadow formula, like that you would put in a Z palette or a magnetic palette, those are crap for some reason. But this palette I think is beautiful. I love the corals and the shimmers. The shimmers don't add that nasty texture to my eyelids. I really adore this palette, but I know that that's not a super popular opinion, so let's move on to one that I think was pretty successful. That is the Melt Radioactive palette. To this day, the look that I did in my review of this palette is my favorite that I have ever done on YouTube. Maybe neck and neck with the look that I did in the video where I talked about the Jawbreaker palette. I did a Get Ready With Me. This palette is just, oh my gosh, it's just so fun. It's every color you could hope for. The formula is fantastic. If you watch me at all, you know that I love Jeffree Star's formula, and this palette is probably my favorite palette from Jeffree Star. Absolutely love this palette. It's so much fun. And finally, I got the Violet Voss Sugar Crystals palette. I remember wanting this at the very beginning of the year and snoozing and losing, and then when it finally came back in stock, my attention was elsewhere, but finally it went on sale. I picked it up. I'm wearing it today. This palette is gorgeous. The mattes work really well, and then it's got lots of fun shimmers that don't add nasty texture to your eyes. So this palette made it into my top 5 palettes, which honestly were pretty arbitrarily selected. If you asked me again tomorrow, it would probably be a different 5 palettes, but those definitely deserve a shout out because they're all fabulous. And finally, it wouldn't be a Lainey video if I didn't talk about lashes. So my favorite lashes from 2019 with a bullet are the Huda Beauty Camille Easy Lashes. They look like this. I believe that they are $18, so that is a little bit on the pricey side, but they last a long, long time. I can usually get 10 or 20 wears out of them. What I love about these lashes is that they start right about here instead of going all the way to the inner corner. I love that because my eyelids are so oily, and I'm the gross type of person who gets that nasty goop in the corner of her eye, like Chandler Bing would never date me because I get goop in the corner of my eye.
This has nothing to do with you, and this isn't Rachel's fault. It's me. I have serious problems when it comes to women. I have issues with commitment, intimacy, mascara goop.
Because there's, I don't know, my eyes are just like oil machines. They just crank out all of this nasty goo, and it combines with my eye makeup and it creates this nasty stuff, but it also disrupts the lash glue. And so if I wear lashes that come all the way into the inner corner, the grossness from my eyeballs is going to disrupt the glue and make my eyelashes lift off in the inner corner, which we know looks horrible. So these do not give me that problem because they start right about here, and hence they are my favorite lashes. I would also like to mention the Sugar Pill Angel Baby Purple Lashes. These are so fun. I trim them and they work fine. Sugar Pill also makes a really nice style called Lullaby. If I trim these, I can make these work. These are very flattering. I like eyelashes that kind of wing out on the end. And then I also really love the Violet Voss Wispy My Name lashes. These are a little bit harder to work with, but I like the big kind of doll eye effect that these give, so I had to mention them as well. So that wraps it up for my favorites. I am going to split this into 2 videos because this is getting long. So that does wrap up my 2019 favorites. As always, thank you so very much for joining me. Follow me on Instagram. I will follow you back. Throw me a pity like, give me some encouragement to make some more videos. Very special shout out to you if you are watching this video on the toilet. And until next time, enjoy your joy responsibly.